Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to Ni No Kuni, the Wrath of the White Witch Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and tackled out with another boss by the name of Porcos Grosso, a pig machine robot tank that was, I guess, roaming around within here of this particular area that we went and head on into with during the last time. And I want to say, surprisingly, that boss was not all that too bad. Unless if you don't really have a familiar that deals around with any type of electrifying moves, or even have any type of electric equipment for that type of matter. But yeah, so far we were able to go and knock out with that boss fairly easy, and we were able to now go and head off into a little bit more within our time. Now, within this video for today, we are going to have to go and try to meet up with both of these two characters that are out here, known as Gascon, and also with Marcassin as well too. And this is going to be the younger form of Marcassin, because I know that we went and saw the older form a little bit during the last episode, and I think we have to go and try to help him out with trying to get his belief back, if I am mistaken on what that is happening from there. But it looks like we have to go and head into this underground mine and battle with this guy by the name of the Earth Ogre. Now, this guy is fairly easy, just like what Porcos Grosso was all about. But this guy seems like he's just a regular type of enemy that's going to be out here, so he's not really all that too much of an issue. Now, within our time throughout here, we are going to be starting to move off into the next up-and-coming, I want to say, dungeon area that's going to be happening at least at some point around here, known as the Tombstone Trail, which I want to say that area looks really cool. I did do a little bit of some research to see what this place is all about, and it kind of feels like it's almost like somewhat of like a Halloween type of area that's going to be at. So there's going to be a lot of type of ghostly familiars that are going to be popping up, so we could potentially get some new friends along the way to see what's going to be happening from there. And I want to say we are going to be getting a new familiar within our time as well too. Now that will happen a little bit while we start traveling on over towards to where the Tombstone Trail is going to be. But within these two videos for today, we are not going to just doing out here with Ni No Kuni, but we are also going to be jumping on into some more of the Final Fantasy X. This time, however, I want to say in Final Fantasy X, we are going to start moving off into our way of what the Blitzball tournament is going to be all about. And we're finally going to be able to go and participate within an actual tournament of the Blitzball, which that is going to be really cool. And hopefully we can see if we can at least try to get a reward if I want to. Now, I don't know what's going to happen from there, but we'll see what happens when we start continuing onwards with more of the Final Fantasy X type of stuff that happens. But for right now, we got some more Ni No Kuni, and it looks like we went and had to go and hang out with these two guys just so that we could go and travel back here to Hamlin and get them all safe and sound. But I think we're all good from there. Yeah, I see like one of the other type of brothers that were there wasn't all that too friendly, I guess. You know, like, we went and just literally helped you out, man, and I don't know what the heck all that ordeal was all about from there. But we are going to be meeting up with those two guys again later when we start reaching on into our way of the Tombstone Trail. But we're back over here to meet up with the dad. That's going to be out here with the two kids. And he's going to be giving a special type of spell towards to us. And hopefully we can put some good use to that later. Now, there is going to be another type of spell area that we are going to have to go and do some casting with, and that's going to be for another bridge that we have to go and head on out into with. Now, I don't know if I already went and said this to you guys from before, but I am on the lookout to be getting another 3DS capture card, and I want to say, hopefully throughout this week, I'm going to try to see if I can be able to get a 3DS capture card. If not, that's alright. I'll probably have to wait a few more other weeks afterwards. But I know that you guys are going to probably be asking yourself, is Prox, why the heck are you getting another 3DS capture card? Well, that is because that with the 3DS capture card that I do have at this point in time, even though that I really do like it and it was an awesome thing to go and have in my collection, I just wanted to go and kind of switch something up a little bit, and that's just because that with the screen size that I'm playing within an original 3DS, I just don't really like it all that too much, and I really wish that I should have got myself a 3DS XL capture card just to have the better type, of resolution when it comes to that type of stuff from there. But here we go. This is where our next type of partner or familiar is going to be happening around out here. Now, we're going to have them set into the reserve listings. We'll just kind of wait and see what happens later if I decide to drop them off into anything. But looks like this guy was a fairly easy capture. Really not all that too bad to begin with. But we have to be a little bit careful with Esther, though, because, Prox, you don't really want to be sitting out there out in the open all that too much, because, we don't really have any type of Phoenix down or anything. Or I should say Phoenix Feather in this game, not a Phoenix down, but we don't really have that. No, Esther! But not to worry, if you guys are thinking that, like, oh, Prox, you may probably not get this familiar, well, you are going to be able to get this familiar, even though that Esther went and got herself knocked out, though. So not to worry. If you went and grabbed out the familiar beforehand, before that even went and transpired, you will still get the familiar, and you will still have it on your reserve listings later. And wow, look at that, both the moon drop and a sun drop at the same time. You don't really get to see all that too much. Wow, everybody's getting up into some level around over here. Now, not only that, but from what I do get to go and see is that that our guy Swain actually does have a new move known as the Slug Shot, which not really too entirely certain what that for what that's going to be all about later. So we'll have to see what happens there. All right, so let's go and finally do a nickname here for Boogie, and this is going to be a shout out to Gamey Wombat. So hopefully you go and see this, Gamey. And shout out to you, man. Good Let's Player if you haven't went and done so already towards to this guy. So let's go and put that bridge down right here, right now. And that means we'll be able to go across on through into where our next dungeon location is. Now, if you see that weird type of ghostly face that's just in the background there, that is our location for it. And at least the good thing is that around over here in this area is that everybody is all terrified about our characters out here at the moment. And that's just because that since our guys are like really high up into the levels right now, like we got like Bone Ranger, which I'm pretty certain he's at like level 30. I think that's the reason why that I think majority of our type of characters that are out here, we have that ability to make sure that the familiars just run away at us. So here we are, Tombstone Trail. Let's go and finally enter on into this area, and let's go and see what this is all about now. I think you guys will love this area as much as I do as well, because I just love like the ghostly atmosphere that happens around within this place. Kind of feels almost something that's like out of like a Kingdom Hearts game or something. Kind of feels like what was it, Halloween Town? I think that's what it was known as in one of the special Kingdom Hearts areas, because that's where the Nightmare Before Christmas place was at. Kind of feels like almost like that. But anyways, I think this is where I think we are going to be almost ending off with the episode out here for today. But yeah, it looks like not only that, but the two bros are going to be back here once again. Marcassin and Gascon. They're going to be here alongside, tagging along with us once again out here, of all things. And I believe that is where we're going to end things off here for today. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. And of course, peace!